Can we discuss some options
No,
of putting the
no,
sign
no,
away
no
and
other
going
option.
inside without
No
the
other
sign?
option.
May I ask a question, sir?
You can.
They're no longer welcome here.
You're no longer welcome.
Okay, may I ask a question,
Who's
sir?
there? Can you tell me specifically who's not welcome here anymore? Tell us exactly who's not
Point
welcome.
out everybody.
Everybody with the sign.
Everybody with the
So
sign.
the signs go
Put the
away,
sign
then it's
down.
not a
1,
problem.
2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, you're going away. All 5 of you are leaving.
We'll put our
Sorry,
signs
I
away.
wanted to ask a question.
You can leave.
Can you just...
I'll answer your question out there.
Well, what a story we have for you today, ladies and gentlemen, and ultimately at the end of it, I think you can say, as time goes on, what we're seeing is more and more people speaking out against the issue women's sports is now facing. As we know, it's become a huge talking point because of how frequent we're seeing men, boys also competing in girls and women's sports when they shouldn't be, taking places, awards away from them. There is no justification for it. It shouldn't be happening in any way, shape or form. And we all know this. It's detrimental to all the girls, all the women involved, and detrimental to the sport itself. But not only all of that, it completely undermines the reality we all live in. We have a 15-year-old girl from Seattle, a high school student, who has spoken out against a cross-country organization for allowing boys to also compete, and parents protested at a meeting at an event. Police were called and they were threatened with arrest. Yeah. Now, before we get into this one, if you could, make sure to leave a like rating as it really helps out the video. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. I basically upload every single day. Comment on this video, share this video, but let's get into this article. Seattle high school girl, 15, slams cross-country organization for allowing transgender teen to compete as parents protesting event are threatened with arrest. A Seattle high school student and her parents have slammed the state's athletic association for allowing a transgender athlete to take a girl's spot. The freshman and her parents, who approached DailyMail.com, said she and her teammates feel unsettled and cheated by the inclusion of the athlete, who has been competing in a girls cross-country team since last year. The 15-year-old first raced the trans athlete over the summer. DailyMail.com has chosen not to identify the teenagers. The female athlete said she was shocked to see the student racing against biological girls and said that her team was not informed ahead of time by the Washington Interscholastic Athletic Association. So not only are they competing against these males, which is bad enough in itself, but they're also not being informed. They only find out when they start competing and they start running, or whatever sport it is, because it's not only this sport. It happens, I can guarantee you, in many other sports. People aren't being informed. And it's so strange because do girls now, when they're training for all these competitions, do they have thoughts in the back of their mind thinking, well, is there going to be a cheater at this event? Do I also have to deal with that? Because unless the sport has a policy in place, that is now a likely situation, right? As we go further into this liberal society, and unless sports put more policies in place, we are going to see more and more boys going in to girls' sports. So the girls now have to start training not only to compete against girls, but also boys, which they can't do because they will always be at a biological disadvantage. You can see how unfair this is to everybody involved. I realized that in front of me was a boy. He was running in our race. I kept wondering, why are all the adults going along with this? Why don't the people in charge of girl sports know what a girl is anymore? Yeah, good question. I wonder that all the time. I felt tricked, she told DailyMail.com. It's just sort of unsettling running next to him for most of the race. He's making fun of us. When parents staged a protest during a meet last month, holding signs and wearing shirts with slogans demanding fairness in sports, the school holding the meet called the police and threatened them with arrest, as seen on video shared with the DailyMail.com. After the first encounter with the trans athlete, the girls' teammates and their parents wanted to protest, but they were concerned they would face retaliation from the WIAA and face suspension. Over the season, the trans athlete continued placing, and the freshman runner claims her team, which will compete on Saturday's final, would have done much better if the trans runner impressive times did not help their team over the line. If it wasn't for boys running with girls, our team would have won 3 team trophies. We also would have won league and districts, the girl told DailyMail.com. So there you have it. They've been robbed. It's cheating at the end of the day. You know, when you see boys competing against girls, what else can you call it apart from cheating? Because it is. That person is always going to have the advantage over them, and they will continue to take these trophies, these leagues, these districts away from them unless these sports get a grip. This boy has had his feelings reaffirmed at 15. 15, that young age. Now obviously it's not only sad for the girls competing because the sport has also been affected, but the boy himself as well. How is that a good thing for him? The people around him haven't challenged how he's thought, and they've just gone along with it because they're scared to say the truth. Now they've changed this boy's future potentially forever. We're so scared of saying the truth that we allow these sort of situations to happen. Crazy. But as you also heard, and the main part of this video, parents protested at a meeting, at an event, and the school ended up calling the police because obviously protesting and standing up for women, girls, the sports is the most triggering thing and the biggest crime committed right now. This clip is around 4 minutes long, so sit back, relax, and take a watch.
Hi, I'm Deputy Rand. Sorry. Good. Would you guys mind moving onto the road? This is private property. You're not allowed to be on here.
I thought it's public property.
No, you're not allowed to be on here. You can go out there and do
public property.
You can go out there and protest all you want.
The police
you just can't do
officer
it here.
told me it was public property. But
You cannot be here.
the Langley officer said
This
it
is
was
Island
public
County. This is
property.
Island County Sheriff's Department jurisdiction.
Okay, fair enough.
It's
not private, though.
You are not.
County and private are
listen
different things,
to
am
me.
I right?
Listen to me.
I'm listening.
No, you're talking over me. Listen to me. You are not allowed to be here. This gentleman here is responsible for this property. He has asked you nicely to leave. Either you can leave and go out to the road and protest all you want. You're more than welcome to. Okay? No questions asked. No other words said. You can leave that way, or you can be arrested for trespassing.
May I ask a
Your
question?
choice. Then please leave.
Can
I'm
I?
asking you, please.
Can we discuss some options
No,
of putting the
no,
sign
no,
away
no
and
other
going
option.
inside without
No
the
other
sign?
option. You can
May
go.
I ask a question, sir?
You can.
They're no longer welcome here.
You're no longer welcome.
Okay, may I ask
Hey,
a question,
who's-
sir?
can you tell me specifically who's not welcome here anymore? Tell us exactly who's not
Point out
welcome.
everybody.
Everybody with the sign.
Everybody with the
So
sign.
if the signs go
Put the
away,
sign
then it's
down.
not a
1,
problem.
2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. You're going away. All 5 of you are leaving.
We'll put our
Sorry,
signs
I
away.
wanted to ask a question.
You can leave.
Can you just?
I'll answer your question out there.
Come back on.
I will be glad to
Address
answer
my
your question.
First Amendment
I will
rights.
be
Yeah,
glad
you're
to
really
answer
happy
your
now.
question
I'm
out
happy that
there.
you're disrupting our kids.
Please leave.
Keep them.
But we're just standing
nice
here.
little
We're
bit,
not
big
even
man.
saying
Please
anything.
leave.
Well, we've got this.
I've asked you very nicely.
We've got this for our
I've
First
asked you very
Amendment
nicely.
lawyers.
Okay,
I'm leaving.
ma'am.
Bye.
Ma'am. Grab your bag and go that way.
My name's
I don't shake hands.
Oh,
sorry.
yeah, okay.
No,
My
no.
name's Ann Simpson,
Okay.
and we
Hi,
will-
Sam. I'll talk to you out there.
Fine.
I'm not talking to anybody right here. I
But
will
she's
talk
not
to you
even
out there.
holding a sign, and she
Okay.
wasn't pointed
I'm not.
out.
I'm not.
Yeah.
There's no more discussion.
Are you coming out? What is
I'm
out
gonna
there?
walk. I'm gonna walk you out to the road.
So we're going to stand by the road.
I'm gonna walk you out there on the road. You can get off
You
of this
start. You
property.
lead.
No, you go.
Well, I don't know where to go because there's like
Yeah.
cars
See
and
the-
I
see
came in
the
over
gate?
here,
Yeah.
and they came in
See
over
the
here.
gate over there?
Yes.
Okay, go that way.
in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we put
you're
our
more than
signs
welcome.
away, we can come to
No,
you.
you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to
You're
get.
welcome here.
Listen
The
to me.
only people yelling,
Hey,
but then the
li-
people
li-
who
li-
yelled
listen
at
to me.
us. The
Li-
only
listen.
authoritarian.
Listen. Hello. Are you just gonna talk, or are you gonna listen?
We've been listening
been
quite a
listening.
bit.
No,
Your
she's
message
been
is
talking.
clear. Your message
She's been
is
talking.
clear.
Yeah, I've been
Okay,
talking.
you're
for
more
the
than
audience.
welcome to get your vehicles and leave the property. You can park out on the side of the road, off the white fog line. You're more than welcome to stay out there.
And just to be clear, it's because I have a sign that says.
Because
defend
this
women's
gentleman
rights.
asked you to leave.
And you did
And he
not.
did.
And you
because
did
we
not.
have
Back.
Can I
Nobody
get
trusts
you.
one
did not.
simple question answered?
I'll answer it out there.
I want to hear it from
Uh,
him, though. I want
he's
to
already
know,
told you to
I
leave.
want to know how our sign was disruptive.
He's
Just
already
tell me
told you
that.
to leave. He
Tell
doesn't
me
have
that,
to answer.
sir.
Don't answer.
Don't answer.
Don't answer. Go.
Because you don't have an
Let's
answer.
go out
It's
and
not
record what they
disruptive.
say
That's
out
You,
there.
you have
Okay.
about 1 more minute before you're arrested for trespassing. So your choice. Okay.
Let's just go to the road and get our cars
You can
later.
go that way. You can go. You're in Island County.
We're going to get our cars later, all right?
Go that way.
Can we get our cars
No,
later?
Are we allowed to come back onto the property to get our cars?
No, you're not allowed to come back on the property.
To
If
get
you
our
come back-
cars.
No, if you come back on the
I don't
property,
want to get arrested.
if you come back
If I walk
onto the
over
property,
there to get my car, am I going to be arrested?
listen to me. Golly, is this so difficult? Is it really difficult to understand?
Actually, it is.
It is.
And if
Yeah,
we
okay.
have the First Amendment right to free speech, it's actually very hard to understand.
And you can exercise your First Amendment right out there.
I plan to.
Not here.
I plan to.
Okay. Go ahead and get your vehicles and go out there. Nobody's telling you you can't. You just have to do it over there.
I'm just curious, is this public? Is the school a public school?
You can leave.
I'm just asking that
Of course
question.
it is.
It is.
Again, I've already
Okay, great.
talked to you out there.
Yeah, not really surprising, is it? I understand the school's got rights, etc., etc., but I just wonder if the protest maybe fit the agenda. Would the police be there? Who knows? But it's great to see parents who are standing up for this issue, because when you think about it, they're not only standing up for their daughters and other daughters who are also involved, but girls, women across the country and other countries who are also facing this issue. It's not just an isolated thing. It symbolizes people standing up for the truth, reality, common sense. Also, the girls are standing up for themselves. That needs to be applauded. And you think to yourself as well, you know, maybe with all this pressure that is now piling on these organizations due to more and more people speaking out and social media reactions, could we see more change in the foreseeable future? Who knows? And then you think as well, the US election is also coming up. If the right people get in, could we see a huge change over America? But leave your thoughts down below on this story today. I would like to see how you guys feel about it all. How do you feel about the girls standing up for themselves and the parents also protesting? If you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. Share this video. But until next time, until tomorrow, it has been your boy JD. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.